Now we're going to cut through everything either with a straight edge or a crinkle cut. And one thing that you don't know about, that you may not know about Chef Jeremy Barker, is that I call him the knife dude. Because before he became a chef and a regular guest on QVC, you were a knife expert.
A knife. I started with knives here, first and foremost.
And he sold knives everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, out the trunk of his car, out from the limb of a tree. Yeah. I mean, he was everywhere.
Yeah.
This is a remarkable stuff. Now, you get a set of two, and you choose either crinkle or straight cuts.
Yes.
And then you choose color groupings.
Yeah, and they have gift boxes, so awesome Christmas gifts here.
Really love it.
And I think the reason why Mezzalunas are so popular is your hand is directly over the blade, and all you do is press down. So it's easier. Your hand's not behind the blade here. You know, you're not sawing, and you're just pressing, so you get perfect cuts every time. This is the straight blade. This here is the crinkle cut. I'll grab a fresh one. So if you're doing, say, charcuterie boards, or you're doing carrots.
French fries,
wavy cuts with ridges on them. The reason they have this is so when you go to dip like ranch dressing, it picks up the dressing better.
It holds more of it.
It holds it. Yeah, it has somewhere for it to go. So that's your choice, the straight or the wavy cut, crinkle
Now,
cut.
let me talk to you about what we have in terms of the two choices. In straight, we have Farmhouse Bright and Classic. In crinkle, we have Farmhouse Bright and Classic. So we have everything. All right, so is this one that we're calling Farmhouse? Do you know, Chef Jeremy?
I'm sorry, I'm looking back there. I believe that's Farmhouse, I believe so, yeah.
We're looking it up online just to be sure, because I don't want to give you the wrong.
I'm a little colorblind, David.
It's all right, not to worry.
I can't. What's that? Blue
all right,
and green?
this is Farmhouse.
Yes.
Then Brights, and then Classics. All right, let me do that again. Farmhouse, Brights, and Classics. This is the straight cut. If you want the same color grouping in crinkle cuts, we have them, and they come with matching gift boxes, and there are also protective covers for the blades.
Yes.
So that protects you from the blade and the blade from everything else.
And the blades are also non-stick, which means if you're doing cheese, again, this is just such an easy way to do cheese. You just press it through like this, see there? And then I just use a finger. And so you can get perfect slices. And
what
they
if
just
you're doing a fancier cut of cheese?
Oh, why don't you? Oh, how about this? You want to impress your company, and they'll think you spent a lot of money buying this at a deli somewhere where it's...
Or you're putting on a charcuterie board and you want it to be extra fancy.
Extra fancy, look at this. And you get, I mean, you could do that with, look at that wonderful piece of cheese right there.
It looks like a crinkle cut French fry.
Like how about, hey, talk about crinkle cut French fries. Let's do one. Okay, so what you're gonna do is use this. Now, you can use your air fryer and make potato chips like that. Or if you stack these together, let me just they'll all fit together like a puzzle, and then go one more time the opposite way. Again, use your air fryer or whatnot, and you have crinkle cut French fries. Like that. So this is how you make it. One thing I love, David, is, let me grab a cucumber. So I make my own pickles, and I love taking the big pickles that I have, using this and making slices for like bread and butter pickles.
Now, Chef Jeremy put up some pickles for me and left me with a sample. They were delicious, by the way.
Oh, did you like them?
Yeah, loved them.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
And they're all gone, too.
Okay, all right, yeah.
It's important to know that everything about these knives is so special. They're specialized knives. And it's important that if you need crinkle cuts, I don't know where else you would find them. Nobody leaves their house with a list that says, buy a crinkle cut blade today.
Yeah.
You don't even know where to go shopping for one, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So if you're doing a charcuterie board, if you're doing cured meats, I eat a lot of cured meats. This is ideal for that. Don't miss out on the opportunity. Sure, you can buy them pre-sliced, but you're paying for that privilege, right?
Yeah.
So why not go ahead and buy them whole and then cut them yourselves? This is really remarkable. Now, how best to clean these, Chef?
So hand wash all your knives. Always hand wash knives, and I even say non-stick cookware. You know, the two things that I always just hand wash. Take care of your knives, and they'll take care of you. And of course, whenever you do it, yeah, even like, originally, by the way, the straight edge Mezzalunas means half moon, was made for things like herbs and nuts and garlic, because you can come here, I'm gonna use two hands and just go back and rock that back and forth. And that's how you get, and notice how everything is staying in place. Sometimes if you use a knife, it pushes all over your cutting board, where this stays in that perfect little circle right there. And that's why a Mezzaluna knife. They're just easy. If you're doing a quesadilla, a piece of pizza, you can rock through it like that and it won't pull the cheese out of it.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
Don't miss out on these knives. They're something very special, and you get a set of 2. You just choose whether you want the straight edge or the crinkle cut.
Yeah.
And you choose what color you'd like because they come with gift boxes. These are great to stock your gift closet with. This is Farmhouse in the straight and the crinkle. Bright in straight or crinkle. And then we have the classics in straight edge or crinkle cut. All these work out really nicely, and they're free shipping and handling, 5 easy payments because everything's on 5-pay.
Love that.
You're making more crinkle cut French fries.
I'm going to show you again, okay, in case you missed this. So what you're going to do is just cut across the potato. So you have the potato like this.
That's a regular russet potato?
Just a regular russet potato, yeah. And you could use any kind of potato you like, but these always make the best French fries. And then push these together, and you could do 3 or 4, however many you can kind of fit on there. I'll do about this much here. And then I'm just going to go across it here, like this. And you can go long ways if you want to make them longer. And that's how you make homemade crinkle
cut
fries. I love that. And you do sweet potatoes, David? Salt, pepper it.
This is
air
God's
fry.
most perfect French fry.
It is.
Because the outside gets crispy and the inside is like mashed potatoes.
Yeah. And again, with that texture on it, you can dip into that ketchup or that spicy sauce.
Or the ranch dip.
Yes, sir. Love it.
Not that I've ever done. I read about it in a book. All right, now, it's important to know that all of this comes together for you in a really affordable way. Also, the free ship is still your best friend for the next 14 minutes or so. 13 minutes or so.
And again, your hand is directly over the blade.
I beg your pardon, it ends in 12 minutes.
12 minutes. Oh, that's right. Okay.
There's a graphic that just popped up that said 12 minutes, so I'm going to go with that.
Yeah, and again, it's so easy. You don't have to be a knife expert. All you do is press straight down. These are Japanese steel, which means that they're a hardened and tempered steel. So if you're doing something like a carrot, you could just, again, David, watch, one hand. I could probably cut this carrot as long as my carrot stays, I'm not recommending, but that's
because
why.
it's probably not very safe unless you're a professional like Chef Jeremy.
Yeah, but I mean, hold it here, and of course you could use either one. We love carrots with the crinkle cut because it gives you that texture.
If you're doing things like melon in a crinkle cut,
yeah.
like cantaloupe or honeydew or something, they look beautiful on a charcuterie board.
Absolutely.
I mean, that is something that, or in a fruit salad, they look so spectacular. And people are like, did you go to a store and have this done? No. Did you buy this at the grocery store already pre-made? No. Made it myself. And they're like, do you have a special knife? Yes.
Yes.
I do.
Yeah.
Everybody is looking for the Kuhn Rikon set of 2 crinkle or straight Mezzalunas in gift boxes. You may want to pick up one of each set so you'll have the straight and the crinkle cut.
Excellent. Yeah, and you'll get 2 of each. Keep one.
And they're all free ship, whether you order 1 or 10 of them, right?
I love that, yeah. And of course, keep the sheath on there so that it keeps the blade safe in your drawer.
Chef Jeremy, does this wrap you up now?
This is it for me.
So you're done.
I am done.
Lucky.
Thank you.
All right.
Great job. I've loved the show today, by the way.
I think we have one more item, do we not? Do we have one more item? One more item. All right, but you safe travels home.